Teacher talking sports, what it does, what it do, how we live. And when we talk about Doug Pederson, he reached the ultimate pinnacle of the NFL when his Philadelphia Eagles, that he was the head coach of, won one of the most unexpected Super Bowls as Nick Foles, the backup quarterback, had an outstanding postseason run, and Doug Peterson was thus seen as one of the top coaches in the league. Well, he lasted three more seasons with the Eagles before he was unceremoniously fired, and now he is once again very much so on the hot seat after a rough start to the Jaguars season. This is his third season with the Jaguars, and last night honestly wasn't close. I shut the game off at halftime when it was 34 to 3. Put on the Commanders till I went to bed. But anyhow, yes, 47 to 10 final. Absolutely horrid performance. I was fully expecting the Bills to win, but I don't know if I expected it to be a 37-point whitewashing. Trevor Lawrence, his third straight pedestrian performance, pedestrian numbers, mediocre, 19.8 QBR. Sheesh. Again, not even close, and that continues a trend. They now move to 0-3. Continues a trend to end last season. They were 8-3. Certainly looked like they were going to run away with the AFC South. Instead, they lost 5 of their last 6 games, which enabled the Houston Texans to take the AFC South over them. A bad loss to Tennessee in the last week of the season. See, their only win in that time was against Carolina. And this is the Bryce Young Carolina Panthers, not the Andy Dalton. Of course, the Panthers finished with the worst record in the NFL last season. But yes, some games weren't even close. The Tampa game and the Baltimore game. And then this season, they at least started with 2 close games, but last night was an absolute blowout. Again, we take a look. They lost by 3 to the Dolphins, 5 by Cleveland. That loss looks worse after the Browns fell at 1-2 with their loss against the Giants, and now absolutely awful performance. Trevor Lawrence was taken out in the blowout. Not necessarily benched, but because they had no chance of winning. But we take a look at Peterson's record. This doesn't account for yesterday. He is now under 500 with the Jaguars at 18-19. They had continued the momentum of that miracle win in the postseason, biggest postseason comeback of all time against the Chargers. But again, 8-3 to 1-5 ending, and now have lost 3 straight to start this season. So 8 losses in their last 9 games. Is Doug Peterson going to last this season? Especially he won't if Trevor Lawrence continues to play like this. We see just a 52.8 completion percentage and 2 touchdown passes. Averaging 186.7, teacher and me, yards per game. Not productive at all. An ugly 75.1 rating. And remember, for a brief while, he was tied for the highest average annual salary in the league at $55 million until Dak Prescott finally signed his extension. Do you expect Doug Peterson to last the season? Jaguars, who they got next? They have, let's take a look at their schedule. They have at Houston versus the Colts versus the Bears versus the Patriots. Like the Patriots, Bears, Colts. I mean, those are 3 home games that honestly, if they wanted to be a playoff team, it's gonna definitely be hard now. Not many 0-3 teams have come back to make the playoffs. A lot of people expected them to definitely fight for a wild card, while the Texans were the AFC South favorite. But again, 0-3 start definitely put themselves behind behind many teams in the AFC, giving them an upward climb to have to get to the postseason. But yes, three straight winnable home games: Colts, Bears, Patriots. We'll see. Will Doug Peterson last the season? Of course, the last head coach of the Jaguars, Urban Meyer, didn't even last one full season and was fired mid-season. Anyhow, don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.